Good morning. It's Friday. Happy Friday. I'm in a good mood. I am parched. Greens. And then I think I want to start taking my creatine in my greens. We're gonna try it today. I truly enjoy my greens though, so I'm just hoping it doesn't mess up the texture. I mean, the creatine's flavorless and it's pretty light, but I just don't want to ruin my like morning comfort situation. Oh, you can't even tell. If you watch my vlogs, you know I normally do creatine at night, and that's simply due to the fact that I just drink it with magnesium at night. Per routine. There's no like time of day that's best for creatine as long as you take it every day. However, I'm thinking about switching my routine around. Sometimes on weekends or if I like get to bed late and I forget about taking creatine, like I don't want to slam it at night because I've been trying to be better about my night routine. And I want to tell you, oh my goodness, I literally woke up this morning because someone need me in the eyeball. This someone. Yeah, did you say sorry? He didn't even apologize. I haven't had a hot protein coffee in a long time, but I'm kind of chilly this morning. And I haven't ordered like hot pods in a bit either, but I restocked my Nespresso pods yesterday, and you always get like a little free sample when you do. And one of these is like a double shot of espresso. It's the one I would use for a hot coffee. So I think we're gonna do hot this morning. This is Bianco Doppio, although I feel like I can't do as much milk with hot coffee. The only reason I do so much milk is to get a full 13 grams of protein in. So cozy. I could do with a little less milk. I'm gonna go get some editing done. It's 7:30. I'll get a nice hour in before the gym. Gym fit. We have Halara, Airy, and Haynes. Today's workout is back and buys. I'm on week 6 of 6 of Legs Get It on the Alive app, the intermediate version. So I did beginner, I'm about to finish intermediate, and then I'm gonna start advanced. I take a week off between each program though. Just kind of good to like, let your body chill. I'll just do lots of walking next week, lots of sleeping next week, which is great. And then I'll start advanced the following week. After next, I heard advanced is pretty tough, but I really like the app. Been feeling great this week. In my last vlog, I was talking a lot about how I haven't been sleeping, my body's been stressed, whatever. And I'm here to update you that the past few nights I've been so on top of my night routine game. I have been sleeping like 7 hours, even surpassed 8 hours a few times. Like I've been doing so much better and I'm really happy about it because I know how important rest and recovery is. It's just so annoying to me when I don't take my own advice. And like prior to this week, for a little while, I just wasn't taking my own advice and we're back. It's just so crazy how even like one good night of sleep can make you feel so much better. And since I've consistently gotten good nights of sleep the past like 4 nights maybe, I've just been feeling so good. Like my gut has been feeling really awesome, which is like interesting. Of course, I have like more energy. I'm like more excited to get to the gym. Like it's all good. I swear sleep would solve like so many people's issues. And I know it's not easy for everyone to get sleep. I'm so hard on myself about not getting sleep because like I don't have reasons to not get sleep. I don't have a start time to a job. I don't have kids that wake me up in the night. You know, like I should be in the prime of my sleep and like having a solid night routine. So I'm so happy that I've been like figuring out what works for me. I'm trying to make my magnesium drink earlier and earlier in the night because I think having it too late is something that interrupts my sleep a lot. But we are on the up, okay? That's what I'm here to say. We are on the up. For some reason, I have this feeling in my head that the gym's gonna be really busy, so we'll see what I'm able to get, but back and buys, let's do it. It's Friday. I started with just some regular bent over rows. I really wanted to use a dumbbell for this, but it was taken. So I ended up using a kettlebell and I think it was okay, but I just felt like I didn't get the proper stretch I wanted. Then to the cable machine, I was doing face pulls. These are like 2 or 3 weeks new to me. They're not something I've been doing for a while, but I actually really like them. I feel like you can feel them really nice in your back. Next, I did a substitution because this exercise didn't really work with my cable machine, but it was essentially cable rows, but I used resistance bands bands and tried to like pull them back into a row. And then lastly, I did a series of curls. You do like the lower half for 7, the upper half for 7, and then the full range for 7. Then you rest, and then you do it again. I didn't film any of the warm-up or cool-down, but of course we hopped up to the cardio gym and did a mile walk to get in some steps and walk it out. Workout was decent. I was right about it being busy. I just felt it. I don't know. So I filmed like a little bit of what I could get. I normally love back and buys day, and I love the cable machine. However, there's this one exercise that like our cable machine just doesn't really allow me to do because of the placement of things. And I try to like switch it out for something, but it just doesn't feel as effective. I don't know. So it was kind of like a mix of emotions today. Anyways, I'm gonna start making breakfast, but I need to tell you about the most annoying person that was at the gym today, okay? I don't judge people at the gym. Like, I don't know everything. I know everyone has different experience levels, different knowledge levels. Like, I am not one to judge someone in the gym. However, this guy was so annoying for various reasons. It's a small gym, right? Like, it's an apartment gym. It's great though. I'm like thankful to have it. Obviously it's free for me to use, well, with my rent payment. But, you know, I'm thankful for it. You know, of course it's small, so like, it's not gonna be a perfect environment. Like, it's totally okay. This guy though, first of all, wearing jeans, which, whatever. Maybe he had to work out at 9 and a conference meeting at 10. I don't know. But he not only was talking slash singing, he had headphones in, but he was like talking slash singing out loud. He was counting all of his reps out loud. I have headphones on, but it's still so distracting to me. Like, I just like knew it was happening. I don't know. He was like breathing and grunting so loud out loud as well. And he was like hopping all over all of the equipment so fast, never cleaning anything up, never putting anything away. And it's like, okay, that's where I draw the line. Like, come on. Pick up after yourself. At least like be respectful of your surroundings, your belongings, and other people. Like, I just hate that. Not cleaning up, like, not only is disrespectful, but it's disgusting. Like, you're using these benches, you're using these machines, and you're just never gonna wipe them down. Also, he was just like hopping around so fast, I felt like he would never give anyone the chance to even use something. I was like, bro, we're sharing this space. Just like be better, you know? Like, be better. Be better. It's not that hard. Anyways, I'm not that angry about it. I just had to like vent to you about this like dude. And now we're gonna make breakfast. I haven't had my bagels all week, unfortunately, but I've been doing 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of cottage cheese, scrambling them, and then having my normal 2 turkey sausages, and it's been great. I also have cantaloupe. What a balanced breakfast we're gonna have. I'm excited. Are you? Yum. Time to eat. Out here reminding you to put on your sunscreen every single day. I don't care if it's gloomy. It's gloomy by me today. The sun still exists. If you need a recommendation, I do really like this one. It's by Hero Cosmetics. It has like a green color, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how green it looks on camera, but it looks pretty green in person. But it's non-comedogenic, so it's not pore clogging, which means it shouldn't cause acne. There's also not a white cast, if you can tell. It blends in pretty smooth. My makeup sits well over it. And it's a mineral sunscreen. I recommend. I need some earrings. I have a Zoom appointment in 25 minutes. So I'm trying to like get a little bit ready. My hair is pretty gross, but I obviously didn't wash it, so I'm thinking it's a headband day. It just like immediately doesn't look greasy anymore because like this is all covered. And we'll do my favorite skin tint, of course. I've really been loving this and wearing it like every day. The L'Oreal one is so much better than the Maybelline one that I tried last year. This color is a bit dark for me, but I am planning on self-tanning soon. And then it'll match just great. And Aquaphor for a few areas. And we're ready for now. Hello.
Tell me just a little bit about yourself, and I did read over, you know, the information that you had said.
Getting in a nice workout routine has really helped that as well. I am pretty conscious of what I'm eating. I am finishing throwing together a little lunch. It's just some greens, random veggies I had in the fridge, and then I had leftover chicken, so I threw some lemon on it and some olive oil. So the call I just had was actually with a dietitian. I've never seen one before, but I've always been like super curious about it. I used Nourish, which if you've never heard of them, Nourish is the easiest way to find a registered dietitian and get it covered by your insurance. So I went through my insurance, full coverage, super easy, super quick. They accept hundreds of insurance plans throughout all 50 states. And 94% of Nourish patients pay $0 out of pocket. They have hundreds of dietitians who specialize in a variety of health concerns. When you go and like create your profile, you select different things about you, you answer questions, kind of put what you're looking for, and it'll match you with someone who specializes in areas that you may want help in. Weight management, eating disorders, gut health, diabetes, autoimmune issues, like literally all over the map. And so you meet with them virtually and they can help build a meal plan, teach you about nutrition, answer any questions. Everyone has different knowledge and experience with food, with nutrition, with their bodies, and they help with sustainable changes. Of course, they're not gonna tell you to do any fad diets. I feel like I've really learned so much over the past few years, which if you've been following me for a while, you would know that. Like my relationship with food has come such a long way. I just met with my dietitian. I had different questions about like red meat and too much tuna, full fat versus the fat-free versions, and dairy products. Like there's so many specific things that I was like, I want to talk to someone about. I made 2 goals with her actually. Each week, I want to introduce a new vegetable and just like figure out how to use it. By the end of the year, that'll be 52 new ways to use like a different vegetable that I don't normally gravitate towards. And I get really lazy around lunchtime. So she gave me some resources and some tips on, you know, just like plan ahead your lunches. Something she pointed out that I actually never thought of. The perimeter, typically, of the grocery store is where most of the whole foods are located. So if you're trying to have less ultra processed foods, think about spending a lot of your time in the perimeter of the grocery store. Or a tip she gave me is go the opposite way that you normally shop, because you might notice different things than you don't typically, and maybe you'll pick up something new. I can tell a huge difference in how I feel day to day depending on what I'm putting in my body. Whether you have the same goal or something totally different, Nourish can help you. It was such a cool experience, and a huge thank you to Nourish for sponsoring this video. You can head to my link, which will be in the description box. Use nourish.com/Morgan and get real professional help working towards your goals. We are gonna go to the grocery store in a bit, and I'm excited to show you what I have planned for dinner. It's gonna be so good. So I placed an Amazon order the other day. If you watched my last vlog, you would have seen I ended up having to buy a new camera. And so I got like a case for it that came yesterday. I got Duncan a few new toys actually with it. Let me show you one of them quick actually. Or 2, I should say. So we always bring tennis balls to the park because he likes to play with it, other dogs like to play with it. And if we lose them there, it's like not a big deal because it's just a tennis ball. But I bought this ball because dogs love this ball. So I got this. Also, the hot commodity in my apartment building for dogs is a Jolly Ball. I'll link it. It's like a soccer ball, but it's just like a good material and it's squishy. Well, not squishy. Like it's hard like a ball, but like if they bite it, air comes out, like it's just squishy. I don't know. He played with it a lot yesterday. Anyways, the rest of my order came today and I had to show it to you and open it on camera. I just went down and got it. It's for Duncan still. Oh, I know! You know this is for you? I bought him a robe. It's literally a dog robe. He's a water dog, right? He loves to swim. Also, obviously, dogs get baths, but a girl in my building showed me that she got her dog one, and I was like, no way. Duncan needs one. Oh, you're being so nice? He's like, what is happening? Is this your robe? Oh, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. Is this your robe? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're so cute. Come here. Okay, if you don't like the hood, we don't have to wear it. He definitely deserves treats for putting up with this. Sit. Is that your robe? You handsome boy. My goodness, here you go. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, so it's obviously not a crazy need, but I thought it was so cute. And I always hated when we lived on the lake, he would come in and obviously he'd be wet. We'd let him run around and try to like get dry, but he wouldn't get fully dry. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want him to like go on the furniture and stuff while he's wet. This robe is like a microfiber towel material, which is actually good for drying. So there's a little bit of purpose to it other than the fact that he's so cute. I love him so much. Come here, baby. Come here. He's like, guys, help. I'll link the robe if you're interested. Oh my gosh, it gets me. But anyways, I really want to make a coffee. So we're making a coffee. This is golden caramel, just a plain coffee pod, not espresso shot or anything. And then we're gonna run to the grocery store. I have a couple of these sugar-free Tirani syrups. I actually really like them. I tried the sugar-free Jordan skinny syrup or whatever, and I didn't like the one I had. I don't know. I think these are actually much better. I'm gonna add a little to this. Golden caramel, classic caramel, makes sense. And a little milk. That's very good. That is very good. So I rode the elevator down with a group of girls that all had giant suitcases with them, and one of them said something about girls trip, and I was like, oh, I'm jealous. And then apparently they're going to like some springs place. I don't even know what the name of it was. For this girl's birthday, she's like, yeah, I have like 16 friends. They're all flying in for the week. I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun, and I'm so jealous. A fun weekend or whatever, like with just a bunch of your best girlfriends, like they're just, I want to go on a girls trip so bad right now. And not just because I saw them, I've been thinking about this for like the past month. Like I want a girls trip. I miss the girly pops. HEB haul. Chicken thighs. I got more chicken. I don't know how much we have in the freezer, but like I talked with Laura earlier today, this weekend I want to meal prep stuff for lunches throughout the week. I got some kale. I cheated and got the prepackaged stuff. I know the bunch is cheaper, but like you have to like massage kale and stuff, and I just didn't feel like getting into that. I got some lemons because I want to put lemon into a dressing for these salads or whatever I make. And when I say salad, like it'll be something super fun. We're gonna do like some dill sort of dressing, the chicken, we'll do everything else really fined up and chopped so it's like really good. You know, the finer the chopped in a salad, the way better it is, I swear. Sweet potatoes. Incorporating those in dinner tonight. Some cucumbers. Got a big cabbage. The last time I got a cabbage, it lasted forever. And it's a great veggie. Good source of fiber, you know. Red onion for flavor, of course. I've been buying a ton of cantaloupes lately. Excuse me. I love cantaloupe. Milk for her and milk for him. More of my turkey sausage patties I usually have for breakfast. Dill. I was hoping to get like a bigger thing, but I don't know if they only sell it in like this container. I don't know. I did get one of their pre-made salad kits. These are so good. I buy like one every few times I go just because they're fun to try, but I should learn how to prep my own as well. More cottage cheese for my eggs. Tortilla chips, because we have salsa. Pretzels. And some more olive oil. It wasn't huge, but I wanted to restock some fruits and veggies. Yep. I just took Duncan to the park for like literally an hour. Like all of his friends were out, so it was so fun. They were out to play, but I'm so hungry. It's time to make dinner. Yesterday, actually, I marinated some chicken to do kind of like copycat Cava bowls. I have some rice going in the rice cooker. I also cut up a sweet potato and put it on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and then threw on olive oil, garlic powder, thyme, paprika, salt and pepper, and threw them in the oven to bake. And then I also have to take the marinated chicken and cook it on a pan. It is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Everything is ready. We have a big layout. It's time to assemble. Rice, greens, marinated chicken, sweet potatoes. Then we'll add a scoop of hummus, feta cheese, and avocado. So beautiful, so colorful. We'd love to see it, and I know it's gonna taste just as great. When I have any sort of bowl that has like a bunch of stuff in it, whether it's like a burrito bowl or something like this, I 100% am mixing everything together. Ooh, it's so good. Like my friend Katie literally eats it from like one side to the next. Couldn't be me. I gotta mix it all, you know? The only thing we're missing is pickled onions, which would be so good. I have made them at home before. I just didn't have a red onion. And so I didn't do it like yesterday or the day before. And so we're missing that. But I do love a good pickled red onion. I will be making this again. I will definitely link that. And I'll send it out on my newsletter as well. Join my newsletter. It's in the description box. It's a little later. I've changed into a hoodie. It is Friday night, so we're gonna make some Ninja Creamies and then head up to the roof and just kind of like hang out. I feel like I don't typically do a ton on Friday nights, so it's nice to be able to just like go hang out on the roof with like a nice view, a nice breeze, like just chill. Like that's kind of like the Friday night vibe, you know? This is a Cinnamon Toast Crunch Ninja Creamy. I'm just gonna throw some Teddy Grahams right in there. Let's try it out. This is like a perfect Friday night activity. I just did some skincare, as you can probably tell, just like over my sink. Clearly, I didn't hop in the shower, but we're just gonna do like a little movie night in. So I just took like my skin tint off, washed my face, whatever, and we're gonna do a quick little magnesium. and red light. That way I finish the magnesium before the movie starts. I want to stay consistent with my red light, and I don't want to drink too much like right before I go to bed, otherwise I'm gonna have to wake up to pee. And it is nice to stick to as much of your routine as you can, even on weekends, just for like the consistency of things. I feel like consistency is key with like literally so many things in your life. So it's like if I'm just spending the night in, I'm gonna still do magnesium, I'm gonna still do red light, you know, like I'm gonna keep up with other things, whereas like it's okay to miss if you're like out and about, having fun, whatever. But since I'm already home, like I'm just gonna do what I normally do. 10 minutes of red light, do a little podcast. I have been meaning to self-tan for the past few days now. I just never feel like doing it, but once I have a nice fresh self-tan, I always feel so much better, so I'm making myself do it tonight so that if I want to spend the rest of the weekend like in a swimsuit or whatever, I just feel my best. Like I just love having a nice fresh little bronze. It just boosts the confidence, okay? And I have to tell you, Coco and Eve is the freaking best. I've tried so many self-tan brands, and I do love the Tanologist water because it's a nice spray, but the best mousse, 100% hands down Coco and Eve. Not only the tone of it, like it's not orangey, but also the application, it blends super well. The smell, it doesn't have a nasty smell, and it lasts so long, like so long that I have to physically like remove it, you know, and I have like a nice mitt that like helps remove it and stuff. It's not like I'm like hurting myself, right? But this, seriously, if you need a self-tan recommendation, this is it. I first started using it maybe in like 2022, and the best one. It is the best one. So I'm gonna self-tan. I'll see you in a minute. I tried to wear like full coverage pajamas after self-tanning just to avoid transfer as much as possible. Coco and Eve, I've never had a problem with transfer, but like I just get worried, you know? But I already feel good, and I'm excited for it to develop. I didn't do my face. I'm letting some products sit on it, but I think I'll use their drops that you add to moisturizer in the morning. But anyways, we're gonna find a movie and chill for the rest of the night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget to check out Nourish. Use the link in my description box. Please subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in my next one.